Well, welcome to North Castle. Sorry for the awkward welcome. We haven't had many visitors here since we've been buried under all this ice and snow.
Sorry, if you came to see the king, I regret to inform you that he is not here. He's away on a quest to find the great armor.
Oh my, we haven't introduced ourselves. My name is Armorer Ben, and this is my trusty companion, Sparky. You may not see many dragons where you're from, but don't worry, Sparky's not like other dragons you may have heard about. Sparky only breathes ice, not fire.
Years ago, the royal blacksmith requested an armor dragon to help make armor for the king. I guess something was lost in translation because I'm not an armor dragon, I am an Arctic dragon.
You see, the blacksmith tried to keep Sparky around to help out, but poor Sparky is allergic to blacksmithing dust and ends up sneezing a lot. In fact, that's why we're covered in all this ice and snow, because every time Sparky sneezes, we end up having a blizzard. Luckily, though, the blacksmith's away with the king, so we're safe from sneezes now, but it sure is cold here. You know what I like to do to stay warm at North Castle? Sing and dance to fun songs. Here, let's sing some together now. Can you all stand up, please? So thanks to fancy modern technology that we don't always have so much here at North Castle, I heard that you guys have actually already been able to see all of the dance videos so far. That is fantastic. So we are going to skip teaching the whole songs this year. I will demonstrate some of the common motions right before we start singing the songs, but we're going to go right into them. We're able to cover much more songs this year that way, so it's very exciting. Okay, so first we're going to start off with our main theme, the Knights of North Castle song. So, let's see, what's supposed to do with this? So, when we sing the Knights of North Castle, we're going to do this motion. So we're going, we are Knights of North Castle, like this, okay? So we're going to point at ourselves with both hands, cross across, go back, and then up. And then the next part, when we say we're ready for battle, we're going to point at ourselves again, and then we're going to pull out a sword, and we're going to act like we're pulling out a shield with our other hand. So that's the main chorus for this song. Otherwise, you can follow what I do, and maybe you can see what's on the screen. Hopefully you can see it a little bit. Okay, guys ready? Here we go, Knights of North Castle. Okay, the next song we're going to sing together is Be Strong in the Lord. And for the vast majority of the song, we're going to be doing this motion. We're going to be doing Be strong in the Lord, in the strength of his power. Can you guys all do that? Be strong in the Lord. This is sign language for Lord, by the way. Lord, in the strength of his power. And then at some point in the song, we're going to be whistling. If you can't whistle, that's okay. We sing that in the song too. You can just clap along with us. But there's some fancy footwork that you can do. My wife is infinitely better at doing this than I am, but I'm going to try my best. So, the footwork, you're going to put this foot out, and then across, and then out, and then back, and then out, and across, and out, and back. And if you can do that, that is fantastic. If you can do that while you're moving your hands, it's even better because I can't do that. So, you guys ready? Here we go. Awesome. Well, I'm definitely not cold anymore. That was fantastic. Great job, guys. So, you may be wondering what happened to the kings and the knights of North Castle.
They are on a quest.
Correct, my scaly flying friend. Recently, the king learned about a great armor, far superior to anything he already has. So he's gone on a quest in search of this great armor. The king went in one direction, and his trusted knights went in the other. Sparky and I have been tasked here to say and wait in case anyone returns triumphant.
Unfortunately, no one has returned yet. Tell them what you've discovered.
Oh, yes. I've been reading the king's book, and I don't think the great armor is what the king thinks it is. I don't think it's like any other armor. In fact, it's just a hunch, but I've discovered 5 riddles that I think may lead us to the great armor. Unfortunately, they're written in a language that I don't understand.
5 riddles? I thought you told me you discovered 5 pickles. I wondered why you got so excited about pickles. Let me see the first riddle.
Sure. Here you go.
Hey, I know this language. It's an ancient dragon language. Not many dragons can translate it, but my uncle, Sir Sparkalot, taught me.
Sir Sparkalot?
Yes, I was named after him before he realized that I couldn't breathe fire. Well, you never asked.
Sorry.
Well, you never... Yes, I was named after him before he realized that I couldn't breathe fire.
Right. I apologize. I didn't know you could read.
Well, you never asked. What do you think I do on my days off? This riddle says, in order to find the belt of truth, You must study the fiery 1 plus 2.
Well, the great armor does exist, and the belt of truth must be one piece of it. Maybe we just need to know where to look in the King's book. You know what? Maybe the riddle is the clue. Read it again, Sparky.
In order to find the belt of truth, you must study the fiery 1 plus 2.
What could it mean?
Well, the last time I checked the cold hard facts of math, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So, we need to study the fiery 3.
The fiery 3? Well, I do recall there being a story about 3 men who went into a fiery furnace. Maybe that's the story that we need to study. If we open the King's book, the royal players may show us the answer. Let's open the book and see.
The book of Daniel, chapter 3, tells us a story about 3 men God loved with very strange names: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men lived in exile in Babylon and worked for a ruler named Nebuchadnezzar. Not a ruler like an actual king. He was not very nice. Anyway, he made a statue. It was not made out of clay, it was a statue. Closer, but it was made of gold. Close enough. So King Nebuchadnezzar made a golden statue and said that whenever anyone heard the sound of music, he had to bow down to the statue. Yes, well, I suppose it could have happened that way. Nebuchadnezzar thought everything was going along great until he was told about 3 men who would not bow down to his statue. King Nebuchadnezzar was not happy. The king was not happy. The king was really mad. Thank you. Much better. King Nebuchadnezzar called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to his palace. When they got there, King Nebuchadnezzar gave them one more chance to bow down to the statue, or he would put them in his big oven. The 3 men tell King Nebuchadnezzar the truth. We will never serve your God or bow down to your statue. If you throw us in your big oven, God will be able to save us. But even if God does not, we will still not bow down to your statue. The king got really mad and ordered the furnace to be heated up really hot. The big oven was so hot. It was hotter than that. Let me help you with this. It was 7 times hotter than its normal heat. I mean, it's hotter than Florida in July wearing your winter coat. King Nebuchadnezzar thought that that was the end of the 3 men. But as he looked in the oven, he saw not 3, but 4 men. He thought he may need a new pair of glasses. So he asked someone, "Didn't I throw 3 men in there? Then why do I see 4 men and 1 that looks like a god?" King Nebuchadnezzar called for them to come out of the oven. When they came out, the king noticed that not a hair or any part of their clothing was burned. They didn't even smell like smoke. King Nebuchadnezzar declared, "May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. He sent his messenger to rescue his servants who trusted him. They ignored my order because they wouldn't serve or worship any god but their God. I now issue a decree to every people, nation, and language. Whoever speaks disrespectfully about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's God will be in big trouble, because there is no other God who can rescue like this." Then, instead of making them a part of the barbecue, King Nebuchadnezzar promoted all of them and gave them better jobs in his kingdom. And this is just one great story from the King's book.
That's it. That's it, Sparky. That was the answer. You know what a belt does, don't you?
Without one, your pants may fall down.
You're right. A belt was a very important piece of armor that Roman soldiers would wear. It kept their clothes close to the body and held all their other pieces of armor together.
Why are you talking about Roman soldiers?
Well, you see, a long time ago, the Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the Ephesians. And in that letter, we are told about the belt of truth. However, Paul wasn't talking about an actual belt. He was referring to a belt because he wanted the people to understand how important truth was in their lives. Paul used this metaphor because he knew that people at the time would understand it best.
Well, the belt is still a very important piece of clothing even today.
You're right, Sparky. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in our story today stood for truth. They would never bow down to Nebuchadnezzar's gods or worship his statue.
And their God had the power to save. That gave them courage to stand up to the king.
You're absolutely right, Sparky. And it is our duty to share our discovery today with the residents in the surrounding villages.
We can't leave North Castle, remember?
You're right. Man, we need some knights to go on this quest. Oh, what about these fine travelers?
They don't look like knights, do they?
Well, except for one, not so much. But what if we knighted them? Usually knights go through lots of training, starting off as a page, and then moving to a squire, and then finally to a knight. But what if they just learned some knightly skills along the way?
What kind of knightly skills?
Well, the most important skill for a knight to have is balance. Knights ride horses, run, climb, and move around in heavy armor. So, let's all get up and practice our balance together. Can you all stand up? Okay, so first we're going to pick up our right leg and we're going to bend our left leg. Now, grab something around you if you need to. Can you do this with me? Oh, man, you guys are looking great. Hold it. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to switch. Can you pick up your right leg and bend your left leg? Come on. Oh, fantastic. You guys are well on your way to becoming knights.
Oh, don't forget our banner verse. No knight ever goes on a quest without the banner verse.
Oh, great point, Sparky. Don't know if you can see the screen very well or not, but I'm going to share it with you. Our banner verse is from the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. And it says, "Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power." Can we all say that together? Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Okay, one more time, everybody. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Great job. One other thing you're going to need is our castle call-out. And our castle call-out for today is armor up with truth. We actually have motions to go along with it. So as you say armor, take your right fist and put it in front of your left shoulder. And as you say the word up, take your right fist and put it in front of your left shoulder. And then you just say the word truth, take your finger to your mouth and move it out like this. This is American Sign Language for truth. Okay, I'm going to put this down. We'll do it all together. Okay, let's do it all together. Here we go. Armor up with truth. Okay, one more time. Armor up with truth. That was great. Now, before I send you off on your quest, we need to test your knowledge from today to make sure that you are ready to share it with others. Begin the royal quiz.
Nebuchadnezzar ordered people to bow down to the golden statue whenever they were hungry, they heard music, they were sleeping, they were in school.
What's the answer? Shout it out.
The answer is when they heard music.
Ha! Great job.
The banner verse is found in the dictionary, the ocean, the Bible, Ephesians 6:10, or cartoons.
And what is it? Yeah, hold up your fingers. It's a great idea. I see some keys. What is it?
The answer is the Bible,
Great job.
Ephesians 6:10.
Okay, one more question.
Knights need to know how to make pizza, paint fences, play soccer, or ride horses.
What do they need to do? You guys think it's 4?
The answer is ride horses. Thanks for playing.
You sound ready.
Oh, yes, they do. Great job, everybody, at answering those questions. Now, let's send you off with 2 more songs. Can you guys stand up? Okay, here we go. This first song we're going to sing is Hot, Hot, Burning Up, and it goes great with our story from today. So, the vast majority of this song, you're just kind of dancing around. But for the hot, hot part, we're going to be going hot, hot, okay? Hot, hot. And we're going to go like this. Can you guys do that? Okay, I think you guys are ready. If you can do those 2 motions, you'll be ready for this song. Here we go. Guys. Okay. Next, we're going to do the song Our God. This is actually a song I like a lot. I've known this one for a very long time. So, a large portion of the song is the chorus. And for the chorus, we're going to go, our God is greater, our God is stronger, God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God, our God. This is actually sign language for God. So, I think you guys are ready. Here we go.
Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you, none like you. Into the
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is so wonderful that we're still able to meet together despite the situation going on in the world. Now, before you go, I see so many of you wore the color today. You're red like the fiery furnace. That's awesome. And we actually had some people take count of the colors and the money donated and the toiletries donated for our drive. And they're going to come out and present it on the scroll. Sorry, this year I couldn't put it in the PowerPoint because I'm out here doing this stuff. So, here we go. Okay. Alright, I have the boys' scroll. I have no idea what's on the scroll because they wrote it. Well, I've been on. So, alright, here we go. Oh, you want me to go first? Oh, I have to make. Oh, that's true. Right, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Wait, we're going to do it together. Okay. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Oh, get it rolling. Go, Ingrid, go. It's a race. Woo. Okay. I have the boys and Ingrid has the girls. I'll read the first one. So, we had 8 people that were wearing the color red that were boys. Woo! Great job, boys. How many girls? 9 girls were wearing the color red. Great job, girls. That's wonderful. And we got 11 toiletries that the boys owned. Wow, that's an amazing start. Great job, guys. What do the girls got? Oh, man, the girls got 60. Incredible, man, for the first night. That is great numbers. And we got $5 donation for the boys over here. What do we got for the girls? $5 at the time of donation. But if I'm keeping track in my head right, I think someone's in the lead. We got a total of 50.5 points for the boys. How many for the girls? Woo! Great job, girls! And at the end of our first night, the girls are in the lead. But we are still very close on points. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens in these other nights. These scrolls are kind of cool. Good job, guys. Okay. Now, you're all probably wondering what the color is for tomorrow night. So you guys can all wear tomorrow night's color. Well, here it is. Tomorrow's color is blue. I heard someone shout out there. That's awesome. So tomorrow's color is blue. So wear something blue tomorrow. I'll still be wearing the same outfit. But you guys wear something blue. That'll be awesome. Okay. Now we are going to close in prayer. So can we all fold our hands, close our eyes, and give our attention to God? Here we go. Thank you, God, so much for this time that we have together. Thank you for the love that you show us each and every day. And thank you for keeping it sunny so we can enjoy this time outside together today. And please give us courage to stand for truth in our lives. Please help us be strong for you. Thank you for everything you give us. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. And you should check out, if you haven't already, those science and craft videos, or the science videos and the craft instructions that we have. You should try those out at home. They're lots of fun. I've seen some pretty amazing things already. So great job, guys. So thank you so much for coming. It's wonderful seeing you. Do you have any other announcements?
Thank you for our wedding, and thank you to Sparky, our dragon, and a special thanks to our special guest in our donor night. And thanks, Boys and Girls and families, for coming tonight. It's been such a pleasure to see you again, even if you're a little hidden by a mask. That's okay. We prayed for sun, and God really delivered, and so it was a little extra bright today, but that's why you have to have sunglasses, okay? See you all tomorrow, okay? Let's give a big round of applause for our night again, Sparky.